So magandang hapon po ulit. So as shown po sa inyong screen yung at next po na ano po natin is yung management system. So sa letter A po, yung established SOPs o yung standard operating procedures po natin. 3.1 po yung hazard specific SOPs. So ang mga indicators po natin yung tested, reviewed, duday. Sige. So yung tested, reviewed, and cascaded response plan o kaya yung SOPs, mga contingency plans, including po dito yung operation listo. Isa rin po sa mga indicators yung utilization of available templates for reporting, bulletins, and monitoring. And of course, dapat po in place po yung ating incident command system. Sa means of verification naman po ng mga indicators na to ay approved and adopted yung hazard specific o yung na SOPs po natin at saka mga contingency plan. Accomplish form para po ito sa operation listo o yung mga monitoring of LGUs, preparedness actions. Tapos meron din pong, pwede rin pong maging MOB yung mga after activity report for CIMEX based on the SOPs o mga contingency plans in the last 3 years, situational and or incident reports o yung mga advisories. Pwede din po yung mga regular submissions ng mga reports sa OCDRO, sa DILGROs, sa mga DILG regional offices natin and provincial DREAMOs as applicable po. Pwede rin maging MOBs yung updated organizational structure of IMT o yung ICS and yung mga IMT members, dapat po yung all IMT members are trained in ICS and submission of incident action plan when activated. So sa premium points po natin sa letter A, kailangan po meron po tayong approved and adopted hazard specific standard operating procedure for at least 3 hazards updated within the last 3 years. Dapat din po para maka-premium kasama din po hanggang letter E po ito with approved AAR for the 3 hazards identified. Yung CTRIP and mga incident reports are regularly submitted. Accomplish din po dapat yung ating operation list o checklist and ICS are in place. Pagdating naman po sa score na 2 o yung compliant with approved and, hindi na pala compliant, no? With approved and adopted hazard-specific SOPs for at least 2 hazards, updated within the last 3 years din po, pero ang difference lang po nito sa premium ay 2 hazards lang po ito. Sa letter B naman po, sa score na 2 pa rin po, CTRIP and incident reports are regularly submitted, same po ng premium points. Accomplish operation list o checklist, same din po sa premium points, and ICS in place. Yun nga lang, kapag ang meron lang po sila ay draft hazard-specific SOPs or one approved SOP within yung area of responsibility nila and yung CTRIP and incident report, o kaya naman pala yung incident report, 1 lang po yung magiging score po nila dyan sa ating 3.1 na indicator. And of course, kapag wala po silang established na SOPs, 0 points po yung, o 0 point po yung i-award po natin sa kanila. Next naman po sa letter B, same checklist pa rin po sa management system. Ang letter B po natin ay mainstreaming of DRRM and CCA in local development plans, programming, and budgeting. So 3.2 po, ensure na yung integration of risk reduction and climate change adaptation into local development plans, programs, and budgets as strategy, dapat parang strategy siya in sustainable development and poverty reduction. So ang ating indicators po dyan sa 3.2, letter B, mainstream DRR or /CCA in CLUP o yung PDPFP natin, yung local development plans and investment programs. Pagdating naman po sa 3.2 na means of verification pwede po natin magamit po dyan for provinces, yung DSUD na approved Provincial Development and Physical Framework Plan. Dapat po may resolution po ito. Tapos yung certification from RLUC or yung regional NEDA o kaya yung DSUD stating that the draft is currently under review and results of risk assessment is already incorporated. So dapat po incorporated na po siya doon sa PDPF at saka kahit hindi po pa siya yet to be approved pa po. Pwede ring MOBs po dyan sa 3.2 po natin is yung approved Provincial Development Investment Program containing yung DRR o kaya yung CCA and PPEs. Naunahin po muna natin yung for provinces na scoring o yung ating rating guide. Kapag premium points po sa provinces, dapat po the SUD RLUC approve siya na risk-informed PDP-FP o kaya naman approve LDIP with DRR CCA PPAs aligned with LDRIMP for the year being assessed. So, kung ano yung year na in-assess natin, dapat align po siya dyan. No? Tapos kapag 2 points po, dapat pwede na po yung withdraw PDPF po sila for the year kahit being assessed pa lang po with certification that the draft is under review and result of risk assessment is already incorporated therein. If PDPFP is yet to approve. Kung wala pang PDFP na approve, pwede naman po yung certification po na under review na po yung draft po nila. Na kapag one lang po yung points po with draft PDPFP for the year being assessed. And kapag 0 points po yung mga pinasa po na outdated risk-informed PDPFP. Now, pagdating naman po sa mga municipalities, same pa rin po dito po sa 3.2 ng ating management system. Ma'am, pakibaba po, ma'am. Doon sa for cities or municipalities na. Ayan. So, mga pwede po nating gamitin na means for verification. Again, for cities or municipalities na po ito, no? Yung sanggunian approved na CLUP, duly endorsed to the Department of, to the DSUD for review and approval of the Secretary. Pwede rin po yung approved risk-informed comprehensive development plan, approved risk-informed CLUP with zoning ordinance. Pwede rin po yung certification from Provincial Land Use Committee or regional o kaya central DSUD stating that the final draft is currently under review and result of risk assessment is already incorporated therein sa kanilang mga CLUP. If yung CLUP pala nila ay yet to be approved. Ma'am Elay, nandun yung camera. Una, ikita ka dyan. CDP assessment result certified. Pwede rin po sa MOB yung CDP assessment result certified by the CDP Technical Assessment Committee o yung TAC natin. At saka yung Sangguniang Bayan Panglungsod Resolution approving yung LDIP and hindi pa, sa ano muna, may MOBs muna for cities or ay sa score muna tayo. Yan. Doon pa rin ma'am sa cities and municipalities po ma'am. Yan po ma'am. So for cities or municipalities pa rin po under 3.2 pero dito na po tayo sa rating guide. Ang premium points po natin, LGU has both DSUD and PLUC approved and adopted risk-informed CLUP and Sanggunian adopted CDP o yung CDP assessment result declaring that CDP is risk-informed and approved LDIP and IAP. Pag 2 points naman po, LGU has either approved and updated risk-informed CLUP o yung DSUD approved or yung CDP pero dapat Sanggunian approved din po and approved LDIP and IAP. Sa 1 point naman po, with draft not yet approved, risk-informed CLUP with certification from the SUD o kaya yung sa galing sa PLUC and CDP. 0 points of course kapag wala pa silang nadadraft na risk-informed CLUP and CDP. Now, the same pa rin po sa management system, pero dito na po tayo sa 3.3. Pero same pa rin po to sa letter B o yung mainstreaming of DRRM and CCA in local development plans, programming and budgeting. Sa 3.3 naman po yung programming and budgeting for LDREAM-F and other DREAM resources o kaya yung funding and budgetary support to LDREAM-O. Meron rin po itong kakibat na 3.1 o yung submission of the utilization of the LDREAM-F and other DREAM-related resources. So ang ating indicators po para sa item na ito po ay identified PPAs to increase resiliency and mitigate the impact of future disasters. Ano po yun, yung mga activity and policy consistent with the risk assessment of the locality. Kasama din po dito yung identified PPAs including po yung mga annual investment program. And of course, yung budget provision of MOE, yung mga COO, capital outlay of LDRIM-O. Ayan. Pero dito po sa line po muna na ito, ang mga pwede po nating magamit na may guhit din sa akin. May guhit yung sa akin. May guhit.
Ay,
Sige.
oo.
O mamaya na lang, sige. Mamaya na lang sa IT. Tapos kasama rin po sa indicators para po sa 3.1 ay yung LRIM fund for the previous, kaliwa po ma'am, for the previous year, yung source of fund, at saka yung fund utilization of 70% component of the previous year's LRIM fund and yung utilization rate. Di ba? Ulang oh. Naiputol dito oh. Dito kulang to. Check nyo na lang mamaya, ma'am. Now, pagdating naman po sa 3.3.1 pa rin, pero sa means of verification na po tayo, ang mga pwede po mga gamit dyan ay yung mga approved local dream fund investment plan o kaya yung mga annual or multi-year, pwede rin po yan. List of PPAs indicated in the LDRIMP, approved annual investment program. Yan, sa kaliwa po Ma'am Charm, yan. Sa MOBs pa rin yan. Yan, sa pang-apat na bullet na po yung LDRIM Fund Utilization Report o kaya yung mga implementation report o kaya yung mga accomplishment report. Pwede rin po yung statement of receipt and expenditures, tsaka yung mga regular o kaya yung monthly submission of LDRIM Fund Utilization Report to COA, copy furnish, of course, yung OCD and DILG. Now, sa scoring o sa rating guide naman po tayo. Same item pa rin po sa 3.1. Ang premium points po natin, letter A, dapat po approve yung multi-year LDRIM investment program po nila with allocation of 70% for pre-disaster activities and 30% para po sa mga QRF with higher budget, of course, doon sa prevention and mitigation na mga activities. Sa letter B naman po, LDRIM fund utilization rate of 95% to 100%. 70% po dun yung mitigation fund based pa rin po sa LDRIMP o yung local DRM plan po nila. Incorporated din po dapat ito sa kanilang mga IAP and LDIP. At saka yung sa letter D naman po, programming for DREAM PPAs exceeded the 5% allocation requirements. And of course, timely and complete submission of LDRIM fund utilization with above 69% of the PPAs in the LDRIM P and LDRIM F IP o kaya yung AIP. Siyempre, dapat po DRIM-related po ito, implemented nung previous years. Kapag 2 points lang po, ito lang po yung mga hanapin po natin. Allocation of 70% for pre-disaster activities and 30% for QRF. LRIM fund utilization, 70% pa rin sa mitigation fund. Tapos yung rate not lower than 75% based pa rin sa LRIM nila. Approve annual LRIM F IP. Incorporated din po to sa AIP. 5% of ERA budget allocation for DREAM and timely and complete submission of LDRIM fund utilization. Pag 1 point naman po, ito lang po yung meron with LDRIM P, LDRM, FIP, and irregular submission of LDRIM fund utilization report. Nasa 50 to 75% din po yung LDRIM fund utilization rate. Pero 70% sa 1 point po ito, no, 70% pa rin yung mitigation fund based pa rin po sa LDRIM P. Kapag 0 point naman po, no LDRIM FIP and below 50% yung utilization rate nila sa local DRM nila. Pero 70% pa rin yung sa mitigation fund. So hanggang dyan lang po yung aking presentation para po sa management system. I-go ko na rin po kagad sa enabling policy kasi maikli lang naman po itong enabling policy, no? Mm. Ma'am Charm, pakilipat po doon sa checklist number 4 yung enabling policy.